sense. So Meek Mills tweeted out and said here and said, "Hey, where do people in Nigeria? How do y'all listen to my music? I'm trying to figure out how y'all be getting hip to music." So of course, people on social media start trolling him like, "Oh, we listen to it like when the Lions started to play it, or when we scratching rocks together. How else you think we listen to it, genius?"
That was the same nigga who got his phone snatched too, right? When he was out there in Ghana. So I mean, I'm not surprised.
But that's a dumb question, Marcus. Like, it's 2024.
I
dog.
know
What
it
do you
is,
mean?
but I'm not surprised.
How do y'all listen to music? How do you think they
Same
listen
nigga
to
who
music?
got his phone snatched when he was over there.
Oh, but you got to think, no. But just think about it, though. How you know how stupid that sound is, though?
I would have said that when we snatched your phone.
Dog, this man said, "How do y'all listen to my music over in Africa, dog?"
When we snatch your phone, we download all your shit.
What was some of the other jokes that they said? Oh, normally I use rocks. Yeah, normally I use rocks, but on good days I use trees and the person swinging on the by the vines. Well, it depends on the season. In the summertime, we head through the trunks of the elephants. In the springtime, giraffes to catch the signal and play it out the loud of their butt. The giraffes knock on their heads on the tree trunk. Don't worry about it. I'm coming. And the cows, the goats, or the choir. We don't have any music on the streaming services in Nigeria. We have this guy, and he's the only one who access to Spotify, and he's on the town circuit, and he comes every Friday to perform all the new songs that came out this Friday, including yours, off of Spotify. So that was just like, but my thing of it is for Meek is like, dog, you do realize that Nigerian artists get big in Nigeria first, and then how you think we get their music, genius? How we make me water, make me sweat. How do we get that? You idiot! Like, are you like? Come on, dog.
It is called the World Wide Web, so I mean,
nah, dog. Like, you can't be that stupid. Like, no, like, serious, Meek. Like, you can't be that dumb, dog. Like, what made you sit here and say, "Hey, what made you think about it?"
Ain't Nigeria one of the richest out there?
Hell yeah. They are the scammers. What are you talking about? How do they know? The better question is, how do y'all be scamming everybody when you come to America and know what cities to move to hit people over the head? Ask people in Houston how they get their music, or ask people in Atlanta how they get their music. What are you talking about, you idiot?
I think it's just you looking from. I guess you're looking from a different lens.
What's the lens? Help me.
I don't know the lens.
I'm not the smartest person in the world, but that just sounds insane, though.
It do sound insane, but that's why I'm just saying maybe he looking from a different lens where in the hood, we ain't had this, you know what I'm saying? You ain't have an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably looking from the projects. Like, you didn't have so much things, so he probably thinking they're less than what the projects was. Like, of course, we got high rises, so it's like, 100 of us there. But y'all living in tents and, you know what I'm saying? That's probably what he thinking.
Okay, I'm with you on that one. I'm cool, and we can even let that shoot him some bill. I would even go with that if he ain't never been to these places. Like, if he was just a kid from Philly who ain't never traveled and ain't got no passport or nothing, I'm with you on that one, because you're absolutely right. Some people probably, like we was even talking about the streaming services, how everybody don't got Netflix, or everybody don't got Stars. We may be watching it on a bootleg app or whatever the case may be. You're absolutely right. So if you're looking at it from that lens, where it's like, man, I know people who can barely afford a cell phone bill. So if you thinking in your mind is, oh, Africa people got it even worse, more than, let's say, Southeast. In every city, Southeast is messed up. So if they got it worse than people in Southeast, and people in Southeast could barely, listen to music or got phones, then you kind of looking at it a little bit more crazy. But you can't think like that, and you are a world traveled artist. You've been to these places. You literally just got your phone stolen there a year ago. So you've been there, you know how it is. So why do you sit here and try to act like you haven't seen? Because of course, if I'm just one of those people, $1 a day or a penny a day to help feed this kid, like, yeah, if I'm that person, that's the only form of Africa I ever seen, then I get it. But though it's 2024, you were just there 2023. It's no way that you actually said this out of your mouth. That's crazy to me. And then it would probably even not be as crazy if some of the biggest artists that we have today, even in our culture now, from Tim's, the Wizkid to Burna Boy, all of these are African artists.
Mm-hmm.
How did we hear about them?
And shout out to Burna Boy, because he about to be the first African
to perform at the Grammys. Yeah, that's a big lift for him. And shout out to Travis Scott for shaking that goddamn Astro World stuff off his name.
Still don't know.
What you mean? He performing too?
No, I'm saying I still don't know how they was still trying to.
But they did. They tried to put it on him. But he shook that demon off. Like he shook that demon off. But yeah, shout out to them. Like I said, Meek Mills is just a nut job. I'm not gonna hold you. Like sometimes I'd be like, bro, I know I ain't got it all upstairs, but this
How was their
dude,
song?
what's on